Good morning, guys. So many things are already happening on the crypto space. From the last video I did, I told you that when BNB hits all-time high, that this particular week that we are in, we should expect a coin on BSC chain to pick up. So I was actually thinking it is going to be Wikat, because Wikat kind of controls the bull run for many of these coins that we talk about on this channel. But surprisingly, it was Crepy. And in the last video, I said that somebody told me to do analysis on Crepy on my comment section. I don't know why I delayed. So that's my apology. And I delayed, and I wish there was a way for me to come live all the time. If I have a very good sound system and come live, you guys will see everything. Because currently I'm doing this video on the 19th of September, and this is 10:49 a.m. So this is 10:49 a.m. Just barely 10 minutes to 11 in the morning. But I don't know when you will be watching this video or when I will put this video live, right? But if I can go live on YouTube, I can just be doing everything as things are happening. You will be learning from it live. Because what it takes to make money on YouTube, just like this Crepy, the time I made the one I did, and what it takes to make money on crypto is time. Is time. Is time. Is time. All right. So what we are going to be learning in this video, I'm going to be doing an analysis on Crepy, just like we did on Wikat. And I think I still have to go back to Wikat because Wikat have been also in a ranging market. You know, one thing that people will not see this thing until it starts pumping. You know, and be like, oh, should I buy? Should I not buy? If I look at Wikat, okay, we're going to be in an analysis on Crepy, and I'm going to be talking about when to take profit. Do you get? It is your money, okay? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So I have to come back to even do a very deep analysis on Wikat. So if you are looking at this chart right now on CoinMarketCap, okay, on TradingView, you can see from the last pump Wikat had on 19th. After 1 month, Wikat is on a range. So you are seeing this range now. Here, between here and here, you see a ranging market. You are seeing it. It has been dangling between these two places. This is clearly between like 80 million market cap. It was 120. So you see that ranging market forming. It's forming. Many times people neglect it. This is, just look at it. You see that ranging market. So ranging market is a market that doesn't have, is not an upward trend and is not a downward trend. It's just going up and down. It looks as if it's a straight line. But here we have an upward trend. This is an upward trend. This is a very high upward trend. But from here to down here is a downward trend. But right now, we are not in any downward trend. We are not in any upward trend on Wikat. People that want to buy for a long time, we are in a ranging market. And if you check this Wikat, if you compare it with Crepy, that here, okay, if you compare it with Crepe Coin, just watch. Do you see that Crepy around here was on a ranging market after its bull run here? First one that got it to 6 million market cap. It kept being on a ranging market. It was a ranging market between how many days? The same period. Just watch it. 19th, and it started pumping here 16th. You see, it took almost 1 month. Crepy was in a ranging market, and you now started seeing that pump. Wikat is also on a ranging market now. So what should that tell you? If you want to load up Wikat, this is the time to load up. So, but in this video, we are going to be doing a depth analysis on Crepy. Tell you when to take profits. Okay, some people ask me in the comment section, should we sell? Should we not sell? It's actually your money, not my money. It's not. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, make sure you do your own research. But I'll tell you, okay, my own point of view about crypto. You put in money there not because you just want to put in money. You put in money there because you're actually looking to make money. That's why it's called trading. You bought because you are looking at a point to sell. Do you understand? Then we're going to be looking at the impact of the interest rates that the US court few days ago, the impact on the crypto markets. And I'm also going to be talking about the entry points for new coins. Let's say you had a new coin, just like on 16th or so, just that day I posted a video on Crepy last. Prophet Ju also mentioned one other coin on Pancake Swap. And the coin moved from about 2.5 million market cap to 500,000 market cap. Just that day. So some people will see that coin he called out and enter immediately. When should you enter a new coin? That's one of the things we'll be looking at. Then the last thing we'll be closing on this video is depth analysis on Crepy. Okay, so I'm going to also be sharing a lot. So if you're on my WhatsApp, you notice I've been awake in the night, and I showed you guys this Crepy. I've been awake in the night. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. Okay, you're going to be learning a lot. One mistake that people make is that they don't learn. You just see this video, you are just looking at it, you are just waiting for somebody to tell you to buy or somebody to tell you to sell. No, you have to learn. Now, probably you heard about crypto by prophecy or your friend told you about crypto. It's now you have to pay attention to learn at least. If you don't learn, you will lose so much money that you want to blame people for it. Okay? So that is what we are going to be looking at. So let's start with Crepy right here. Okay, so let's check Crepy on coin market cap. Now, coin market cap, you are going to see one of the things you should always watch out for in a coin like Crepy. Okay, once you come in a chart, you want to check the market cap. This is still 14. So Wikat moved from 7 million market cap straight to 200. And you know one thing, that the same prophecy that Prophet Jewel gave on Wikat, he gave similar prophecy for Crepy. So you don't want to be caught when Crepy has gone to 100 million market cap. Okay, but the question now is, do you have patience enough to wait for the manifestation of any prophecy? So if you check my channel, you see that I did a video on Wikat like that 2023. And there are so many people that benefited from it. So many people made money. Okay, from it. So if you check Crepy now, Crepy has a very high volume, 4.3 million in the last 24 hours. What does this tell you? It tells you that there is so much money being pumped in. People are selling and people are buying. Do you get? People are selling and people are what? Buying. So that's one thing you are going to notice right here. So when you check out a market volume, a volume of any coin, so if this volume starts decreasing too much in the last 24 hours, it should tell you that people are no longer buying and selling like that. So if you should check now, let me see my watch list. Okay. Let's Wikicat. Now. So do you see why Crepy is likely going to be moving the market more than Wikicat? Even though Wikicat has a higher market cap, okay, but you see that the volume on Wikicat is just what? 1 million. Crepy is 4 million. So volume tells you, things are happening here. Do you understand? So, and the same potential that we have seen Wikicat exhibit, imagine if Crepy does 100 million market cap and you're able to get it now. Okay, you're able to get Crepy now. You know, that would be so much money for you. So I just have to show you this. Okay, you saw the Wikicat. If Wikicat begins to pump, the volume of Wikicat will surely be bigger than Crepy. That's what I'm very, very sure of. Do you understand? So that's the first thing I want you to note here. Do you get? So let's go back to our Crepy again. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, Another thing you are going to, I love to check out on CoinMarketCap. As you are learning, I know many of you are new to crypto, but some of this you can be watching it. Now you see this hash here, okay? This is the ranking of coin that have been listed on CoinMarketCap. Out of 9,000 coin, Crepy is now 1045. Yesterday, Crepy was 1,100 and something. So it means Crepy is gaining so much value on. In fact, it was at a point it was like 3,000. Now it's coming down. And if you check Wikat too, one thing I'm doing is I'm comparing Crepy with Wikat. Okay, Wikat is now at 365 among 9,000. I know where Wikat used to be in 4,000, 5,000 when it seemingly had no value. So you don't want to be caught. Imagine Crepy comes down to this up to 500. Do you know where Crepy will be? Crepy will be like 100 million market cap. Do you understand? I'm just showing you an overview before we go into trading view to begin to analyze. Even though there's not so much to analyze on Crepy because it's currently on a bull run. It's on a bull run. Okay. And as a trader, let's just get that first. Okay. It's currently on a bull run. But you don't want to wait in the name of let's wait it to come down. Let's wait it to come down because Crepy came down to where it was supposed to come down to. All right. So I believe you understood these two things I've shown you on CoinMarketCap. So one thing I'm going to be doing every day I come to do an analysis is that I will talk on one thing that will help you to learn crypto. Okay. So probably when I'm talking on how to check out entry for new coin or how to check out new coin, I'm going to tell you what liquidity is. That's one of the things you check out whenever you want to buy a new crypto coin. And I'm going to use example the layer cake that Prophet Jewel mentioned a few days ago. All right. So let's go to trading view. So in analyzing a coin, in analyzing a chart, first thing you have to understand in every chart is that a market is just a war between buying and selling. So the green candle is buy, the red candle is sell. So in every market, there is upward trend, downward trend, or sideways. So that sideways is just what we call ranging markets. That's what I call ranging markets. It's what we call ranging market. So when you come on a chart, first thing you're going to identify is currently what is the chart showing? What trend is the chart showing? So if you look at this chart, what are we in now is what we call upward trend. And that is what people call bull run. Okay. And that's the first thing you have to check in every chart. So what we have from here now, here. So that's why here we have a trend line. If I check here, this is the trend line. So you see? So from here now, let's say here. Let's say here now, can put this. Something like this. Okay. So this is what we call a trend line. Okay. So we are in upward trend. With this trend line, you see it's connected to the last point where this thing started moving from when it was leaving a major market and it kept going on. All right. I'm going to show you something so that you say, okay, where is this thing going to come down to? Where will be the last place we expect it to come down to? Okay. And all of that. Now, once you know the line that is on a chart, just like on this Crepy, I've already analyzed this in the night, but just for the sake of people that want to, one or two things, just learn, because these are the things that made me to waste so much money in 2023, because they'll just call a coin, I'll just come out, a coin that is at the peak, I'll just go and buy. And my money will start coming down and I'll hold my hand and say, oh my God, do you understand? So once you come in the chart, first thing you check the previous all-time high. That's what you will say in a normal language. The last time we had a pump, the highest pump. Okay. What was the highest pump we had? That was on 19th. Okay. 19th of August. This was exactly the same day that Wikat also pumped. the highest. Do you understand? Exactly the same day. Then you put a line there. Okay, you put like a trend line there. Just put it to cover everything on your chart, just like you see. Then next thing, you check the lowest all-time low, the lowest all-time low, okay, ATF, after the all-time high. Okay, you check the lowest all-time low after the all-time high. So that's what we have right here, okay, which was on 0.5 something. After it went up, it came down. Okay, you put it a line. So you now check, you cannot analyze. For you to know what is going to happen next, you can analyze between those two lines. So from here, because I not do this analysis when somebody said I should do it, now I'm now doing it. It might be late, but you still learn from it, because every chart is a repetition of pattern. No candlestick is the same, but you study candlestick, it will now tell you, okay, what to expect next in a chart. Do you understand? Probably even as I'm doing this thing, you can see we are still in a very big buy in the last 4 hours. So somehow I believe this thing is likely going to break 20 million market cap today. Okay. Now, when I've drawn this, I will just see that, oh, this is a ranging market. So once I see here, I know this is a ranging market. I'll just buy around this place. The best place to buy, the best time to buy any coin is on a ranging market. The best time to buy any coin is on a ranging market, right? And I've shown you this, and I showed you also Wikat. Let me probably create another trade so that we can be comparing this. Watch out for Wikat too. So let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching from I'm having a lot of people watching from United States right now. I'm so happy. So, and I had people from Brazil, obrigado. People from Brazil, South America. Let me know where you're watching from Nigeria, Lagos, Abuja, Enugu, wherever you're watching from. Please write it in the comment section. And if you're getting value, let me know in the comment section, right? While Wikat is loading, let's go back to our chart. So you see, once you make it a chart and you see a trend line, all right, once you see a ranging market, what you will now check is the ranging market, is it more of going upward or downward? Do you get? If you see this ranging market, the lowest it's at, as I say, you draw the lowest. The lowest it was after the highest all-time high was here. You now check the ranging market, you notice that it came down here, but it didn't break that last line. And it kept going up far away from your lowest. What it is telling you is that it is going up. It's a ranging market, but it's preparing for a takeoff upward. But if you draw this line, and you see that it's going down, coming closer to the line here, it's a ranging market, but it's more likely to go down. So when you see it's more likely to go down, you might say, okay, let me wait instead of buying to see if it's going to break my line. But if it's going far away from the line below, buy, because one thing is that it does not announce when it's about to pick off unless you are always checking the charts. If you're not a trader, you don't really have all of those time. Do you understand? So once you check this, energy market is the best time to buy. So if you hear about any coin, somebody tell you any coin, learn this today. Check whether what is in the chart. Is it a downward trend? If it's a downward, you draw the whole thing, it looks like it's still going down. If you put your money will still go down with it. But if it's on a ranging market and more likely to go up, if you put your money, you relax. Once it goes up, you will make money. This is what you check in chart. All right. So we see that Crepy came out from a ranging market and began to pump. Do you understand? Began to pump. And from what I'm seeing here, Crepy is still pumping. It has not really reached that all-time high it wants to reach before it probably drops, just like it dropped here, and now start forming another ranging market. So I'm expecting it to pass 20 million market cap, and it will now form, reverse curve and now start ranging again, giving people opportunity again. right? So if you look at this upward trend, let's see if Wikat has come out. Good. So I told you, Wikat is on the ranging market. If you want to buy Wikat, this is the time to buy. Wikat pump on 19, Crepy pump on 19. Both of them have been on ranging market. Crepy started pumping. Wikat is likely going to pump. So that it's not when he start pumping, you now start saying, can I buy? I'm telling you now, ranging market is the best time to buy. So in the ranging market, your money is not really going up, it's not really coming down. You just be seeing it, you just be going between 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 20, 17. Before you know it, you just see, boom, you now see a big pump going up. Do you understand? So that's one thing I want you to know. Know that too, right? Now, if you now check Crepy now, Crepy is on a upward trend right now. So for you to say this upward trend, is it likely still going to be going up or coming down? Now, with this, our chart is on the last 4 hours. If we remove this chart right now to put it on the last 1 day, so each candlestick will now become 1 day. That thing will now show you, is it still going up or is trying to retrace? Once you put it 1 day, you saw 16th, it was a big buy. 17th on Wednesday, big buy. Then, why was there a red candle here? Now, you will always see a red candle once a new all-time high is formed. It's because the market is overbought. So it's overbought, people made profit. You cannot put $100 and you see $1,000, which is like 10 times profits. And you will not want to take your profits. At least take profits, and even if it's half of the money. So that's what you see right here on this chart. Okay. So that's what you see here. It reached here, this all-time high around 30 or so. People started selling. After Wednesday, people started selling. So the whole of Thursday, yesterday, people were taking profit. People took their profits until it got to 18. Do you understand? So if you were watching the chart of 18, you see that it got to 18, people bought it back. So immediately people bought it back. Today is 19. 19 was a Greek candle. And the Greek candle is showing dominance. So you see it, today is going to be a buy. Very big buy. So this trend line I drew here. Okay. From here. So this trend line I drew, let's take it back to 4 hours charts. This for Crepy. So I'm doing analysis on Crepy right now. So this trend line I drew right here, this particular one here, let me take it. Yeah. Okay. Now, you see as it's going up, it's showing you the how it's likely going to go up. So what I'll now be watching for is if this thing, because market is all about buying and selling. So what I'll be watching is as it's going up. Once I see it come down to break this line, the first thing I'm going to now check, if it comes down, let's say like now this 4 hours chart, there is a sell going on because he reached around 27 today again. People started selling it back. Okay, but as they sold it back, it's at 25. Right? People are deciding, oh, should we continue to sell or should we buy? Should we continue? So that this kind of candle here is an indecision candle. It's an indecision candle. It's a candle that signifies a ranging market, but if it is long. So people are deciding. So many decisions is making here. So buying and selling is at more like 50-50 here. Or should we allow it to go up? Should we buy more for it to go up? Or should we sell? Is it going to come down? But if I'm looking at this chart, what I'll be looking at for now is, let's say I bought around this place when it was still high, as the chart is going up. So if you bought around this place, it's going up. What I'll be watching out for is this my trend line, this upward trend. Will this thing come down to below this line? If it comes down below this line, I will wait for it to retest. If it retests and breaks it back, it's likely going to continue going up. But if you come down below this line, this is now what you do in analysis, you now check. If you come down below this trend line right here, and it retests and doesn't come back up, I know it's going to come down. That it means it has finished buying, is going to now retrace properly before retrace properly and come back to this. So what I'll be checking now is to see if the retesting is going to come back to this horizontal line. So the first thing I'll do is on an upward trend, you check if your upward trend as it's coming down, whether it's going to break it or just, if it's an upward trend, it's supposed to just bounce here, continue, and be going up. So this is the trend for going up. That's all you are seeing right here. You see it went up here, it came back, bounced on this line. So you now use this last line here as a marker, as a checker. So if it's going to continue to be an upward trend, every other sell is not supposed to break this line. That's what you do in trading. So if you break this line, next place you check is, you now know that between this place, this line here and here. So let me use a box. So people say, okay, so what am I, because it's a market and I'm actually expecting it is going to break this thing and go up, because whales, we always like to buy more. Okay, all the people that make profits around this place and took their profits around here, they are expecting it to come down below that place they took their profit, and it is going to happen. So if I'm going to check, for me, I'll be like, okay, this gun boss, I'll put seats around this place. So I'll tell myself, okay, I'm going to buy around anything that falls around here. Somebody say, when is the best time for you think I should buy? If by chance you see this thing come down below this trend line here, below 20, anything 20, if you see anything 20 or below, buy. Okay, so 0.020, it's currently at 0.25. If it comes down from 25 to that 20, buy. But if still on the upward trend, it might just hit that 20. And most time, if you're not somebody, if you're trading on a centralized exchange, I'll just put my buy on a 20 for today, because it might still come, people will take profits. Okay, so but if you're somebody looking at, I believe that this prophecy Prophet Joel gave concerning Crepe Coin will be like Wikat. Just buy and go and rest. Buy enough. Okay, buy enough. So I'm going to leave this this thing here. So we are, after today, probably we are going to check it. All right, we are going to check to see the movement of the coin. So this is still an upward trend. People say, should I buy? It's your money. My own is to do an analysis for you. You then decide what you want to do. So depending on the amount of money you are putting, if you want to buy, if I have my money to buy like right now, unless I check other things, the news, what are they planning? You know, the creators, is that something else they want to do? Okay, I'm watching out to see what's going to happen. But for today, I'm expecting it to break 30 million market cap. Yes, that's for me personally. The reason is because on this 1 day chart that I did, on my 1 day chart, you can see that line I drew. Okay, on my 1 day chart, I have a buy here, I have a sell here, and today's buying. So people are expected to carry on that fear of missing out. Oh, because let me show you another thing now. This is a chart. This buy candle here now. See, this buy candle is a bullish. It's a very strong bullish candle. I wish. Is there a way to check? So this buy candle right here, you are seeing on the screen. I don't know why this is blocking it. All right. So the buy candle you are seeing before the red is a strong bullish. There was no pullback, and that was today. Okay, when you see that kind of candle, it tells you about is called a strong bullish candle. So as you actually watch out for the volume, let me refresh this and see. Let's see the volume. Volume is still 4 point something million, which is still very big. So if you see it come down to this 2018 again, because it's going to come down to retest, you buy. That's one thing I'm going to tell you, right? So that is it on my analysis on Crepy. I'll just have to wait it, because I did analysis when it was on the energy market. So many of you would have appreciated it and bought at that point. Okay. And I've told you Wikat is at that point. Don't go and say you do not know. I will say it, if there's any coin you should have and have for a very long time, Wikat. Wikat. I'm saying it again. This one is not prophecy. This is based on waiting we don't see, because I'm going to set a full video and do analysis on Wikat, why you should have it. See your Wikat as BNB in the last 5 years. That's one thing. Wikat is building something very, very massive. All right. So the second point is when to take profits. People ask, when should you take profits? That's one of the questions people ask a lot. People are like, oh, I saw a comment on my channel. Person said I put in $500 and my Crepy got to $1,200. So, okay, $1,700. That's like you made like over $1,000. In Naira, it's over 1.5 million Naira. Depending on who you are. Like for me, 1.5 million Naira is a big money. It's actually a big money for me at this stage of my life. Yes. Do you understand? If I see that money and you make that money in a day, honestly, I cannot see that kind of money in my wallet and I will not take profit from it. That's for me personally. So, but that person that has it, it might not be a big money for you. All right. So, when should you take profit? I'm going to show you something in every chart I know. In every bull run, I've not seen a bull run, a very massive bull run that makes people to talk about a coin that lasts for more than 24 hours. I have not. I will show you from charts. Okay. When I talk about a bull run, a very massive bull run, I'm talking about when the chart goes like this. Let me use this straight line. When the trend line goes like this. Okay, this is a bull run, oh, but this one like this is not the same as like this. Okay, this one means it's within a short period of time. Okay, like this candle represents 1 day. See it, this bull run straight upward. Okay, but if you trace it from like this, let's say from like this now, I want to show you something very important. Just watch it, like from like this. You see from like this now. Okay, so you see here, this on 19th, this happened on 19th. From 19th, he went up straight in 1 day. And for it to come down after going up that straight in 1 day, it had to take 19 to, which day again now? 19 to 16th. Do you understand? It had to take almost 1 day for it to come back on that spot. So that's going that kind of high in 1 day. That kind of bull run, if you see it on any coin, it does not last for more than 1 day. If you see that thing on a candle, just like this Wikat now, just like this Crepy, on 19, it went this up. If you see this kind of thing, take profits. Because after you see it, it might take 7 days, 2 weeks before you see it again like that. Now, I'm still talking on taking profit. All right. It might take 7 days before you see it come back to that point again. You understand? So, I have seen this by experience. Let me show you again on Wikat. See it on Wikat. Wikat on 19th. Okay, let's say 19th here. Okay, let me put it on 1 day chart so that you see. You see what I'm telling you. You know, bull run start from somewhere. So bull run here started from 11th of August. Do you get? 11th of August. But on 19, he went that straight line upward immediately. Since that 19, some people say, it's still going up, it's still going up. This thing doesn't last for more than 1 day. I've seen it in almost in every chart. Once you see that, wisdom should tell you what we saw today. It might take 7 days. I don't know that you'll be patient like that. It might take us 1 month before we see it again. So if you see that kind of pump in 1 day, from 20 million market cap straight to 200, he went straight to 200 because this is where it reached. Okay, it went straight to 200. At that point, take profit. So if you see Crepy now move from 20 million market cap to 50, if he gets to 50, take profit. Okay, because sometimes when he hits that high, that thing happens in 1 day. It doesn't happen in 2 days. It does not. Even if you check Trump token, when Trump was about to be elected, the same thing happened. 1 day, you might now be saying, oh, it will still come back. It will still come back, but it will no longer come back even the next day. It does not. Because people that have made profits, somebody put $5,000 and the person is seeing $50,000 in 1 day. That's money the person makes in 1 year. It's only somebody that is not wise that will not take profits. Okay, but it's your money. Just like Wikat, it happened in 1 day. We saw the whole retracement. It's still going to happen again. So by the time you see it happen again, okay, probably, because one is happening again, it's going to first of all test that 200 million market cap. If you see it test the 200 million market cap, don't even take profit there. If you saw it reach 200 million market cap in the past and you did not take profit, but if you have not seen before, it's somewhere you can take profit. All right, let me show you again. It's going to, when Wikat wants to pump now, it will pump, reach this 200 million market cap, cross it and do as if it's coming down and now shoot up high again. That's the way most charts happen. So if you see it on Crepy reached here. So this was the highest all-time high before. It's reached here. If you open this chart now in, let's take it in 4 hours, right? I'm still talking on taking profit, right? 4 hours chart, all right? Let's see. So you see it, you made it pass it here, reach here, it came down from here, okay? As if he wants to retest that junction it broke, okay? So as if he wants to retest that, next thing you see start going up. Do you understand? So if this was it, look at it here. This was the all-time high here. This was the all-time, the last place it was here. Okay, it broke it here, did as if it's coming down. If you look at this chart, this up place here, okay, where my arrow is, and this place, that's where it is. You see it passed it, broke it here, and did as if it came down and started going up, right? So if you saw it on all-time high here before, which was around 10 million market cap, and you see it again touch that 10 million market cap, just know it is going to break it and be going up, right? So, but it might reach 20 million market cap and start dropping again. Next thing you see 20 million to 50 million, 50 million, and and this thing happens, just check it. Sometimes it happens in 1 day. I've not seen it happen in more than 1 day. So it might happen in a 1 week period, but you see it go up, after 2 days come down, another go up again, and all of that. So that's it for taking profits. When you feel you have made profits that satisfies you, take it. It's your money. Because if you see, because you'll be pained if in 1 day your money moves from 1 million naira to 20 million, and it's for 1 week it went down from that 20 million down to like 2 million. You will be angry. Why didn't you take profit that time? Okay, you don't want to find yourself in that. That's the first thing I'm going to say. Then the second thing I'm going to say is, one thing you must avoid in any trading is, if you are in a chart, let's say this thing started pumping and you bought around here, you put in 100,000 naira, and you are watching your chart, that your 100,000 naira moves to 200,000 naira because it's happening in one day. Then in that the same day that bull run is happening, you now say your mind this thing happens to most traders. Your mind is likely going to tell you, you see, if you had put 500,000, that means this 100,000 that became 200,000, 500,000 would have become 1 million. Then immediately your greed will be activated. You now look for 400,000 to now trick it in again in a bull run that is still going on. From my own experience, once you put that new money, because you will not be like the 100,000 that was there before give you 200,000. That's profit for you. But because you have now put extra 400,000, you will not be like, let you see higher profit out of that 400,000 you've put. What is going to happen is that when it starts retracing, it's going to first of all chop that new money you put in. Then you no longer have the mind to say, let me withdraw my money, because they've already chopped the new money you put in. You don't know whether to now, because even if you now withdraw the profit you made before in the first time you bought, you will no longer be happy. You feel like, but I put extra 400,000 now, it has already cut it down. So it almost looks like you are in a loss. That is because you allowed your emotion and greed to enter the market. So one thing I would say is, when you want to buy a coin. Let's say now this coin was in a ranging market. Somebody will say, I'm not really sure. Person will now buy for 200,000 here. When it now start pumping, maybe it got to this place, the person now maybe got even higher. The person now say, hey, this thing is pumping. This thing is pumping. They'll now say, maybe when it is in 500 million market cap, you will now see people saying it's going to 100 million. It's going to 100 million. You will now go and choke in the big money there. You will now put in big money when it's at the top. From my experience and from many traders' experience, that your money you put at the top, it will go. So please, when you see a raging market, commit the money you want to commit and rest. Allow that profit to run. Take out your profit. Rest. 1 week, 2 weeks, allow it to rest. Then you now come back to enter the market again. So what I'm trying to say is, if you see a bull run and you've committed money before, don't go and say, let me commit again, That is going to scatter your emotions, scatter your day. It has happened to me repeatedly. So I've learned that lesson. So if you see a market, in a ranging market, buy. That's when to buy. I'm telling you, because Wikat is on a very good ranging market too. So that's it on taking profits. So, let me see how many minutes video is. See, I started this video in, oh my God, this video is already 40 minutes. So it's already long. So I'm going to stop here. But if it's on a live chat, you guys could have been following me, right? So probably in the next video, I'm going to talk about the impact of the interest rates. I told you guys that interest rate that the US cut, immediately it happened. You saw BNB. I told you that BNB was going to hit 4-time high of $1,000. I told you that one was very, very sure. And one thing that happens after a coin hits $1,000, you are going to see that ripple effect on a mini coin on that chain, because more liquidity was entered into BNB, and all of that. People want to take the money they made from BNB to invest it in a low cap coin that will give them money. And as I'm watching that thing, that low cap coin is likely going to be Wikat, right? And any other low cap coins that you have on BNB chain. So probably in the next video, we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to talk about new coin that you can check out. Now I'm going to have the mind to tell you people new coin. And please, it's not a financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. Because this BNB goat now that started pumping, the time I called Billy Cat, I saw BNB goat. It was 56 market cap. But I didn't call it because I was still checking it. Only for me to find out yesterday night that it has gone to 500. It's 700 market cap. If you had put like $100 there, you would have been having at least $800. So I'm just going to, there's another one now I'm checking out. It's, as I'm the time I'm doing this video, is also a cat. Is a cat. So as of the time I'm doing this video, it was around, let me check it again on my Telegram. Okay. It was around, I'm showing you. Good. It was around 121 market cap. But in the night, when I was checking it in the night, I bought at 61 market cap. So it has already doubled. You get, it's still, so I'm going to do that video next, but I don't know when it's going to come out because I'll shoot my video and edit. So because of that, if you have benefited from my channel, please make sure you subscribe, share this video. Then secondly, I want to really be coming on live so that you guys can benefit. I tell you, the way people make money in crypto is with time, just small time. When a coin is gone and you entered it on time. So I can come live and show people what I believe is happening next. Okay, I might not be the best, but I've learned about trading, analyzing coin. I've learned how to check what is okay. All right, so that I'll be doing it live. I will not have to shoot a video by 10 and you'll be watching it after 5 hours. Things have happened after that 5 hours. So with this, I'm asking for your support, right? If you have benefited from my channel, this is for people that have benefited from my channel. Probably my analysis have helped you out and you want to support me as a YouTuber. On 2023, the video I did on Wikat is still one of the best videos today. People are still watching it. Almost 15,000 views. It has reached more than 300,000 persons on YouTube on how to buy Wikat. So I want to, so that I can go live, I want to get this podcast mic. It is just, how much now? $109. So this should be around 150K or 160K F dues. So that next time I want somebody to, whoever wants to support me, if you want to support me, whichever, anything, all right, you want to meet me on WhatsApp and say, guy, take this one, add to it, go and buy it, come and start doing for us live. Something is going on live. Just like somebody was telling me, the Twitter space that is no longer on Prophet Jewel's page. If I knew it would not be there, I would have recorded it myself and put it out for you guys right here. All right. So if you want to support me, this one thing I really want to get right now. Okay. So with this, if you help me to be going live, I don't have to come and be, because the last video I did on Crepy on my channel, if you notice the sound was not good. It was not good. So this is like $100. Anybody that wants to help me, okay? So you want to help me, I'm going to leave my CA in the description. Can send in anything, USDT, BNB. On WhatsApp, you want to help me. You've benefited from my channel since 2023. Now I'm asking you for support. Not just for me alone, so that all of us on this page can benefit. Do you understand? One of the reasons I started creating crypto content was because people were getting scammed. Okay? People are getting scammed. I want to genuinely, if something is going good, I will say it openly. This is what I think about this coin. If the coin has blacklisted wallet, I'll tell you. That's what I find out. Because most time, people that has that coin, they will not tell you. They'll just tell you, buy. Me, I will tell you what I'm seeing. If you not want to buy, so that you know it's you. So I'm asking for your support. Wherever you're watching from Brazil, from US, from UK, Nigeria, Ghana. I have so many people from around the world on this channel. So personally, I'm asking you to support me. Let me set up my studio here. Okay, there are many other things, but this one is like the most important thing I did. Now, once I get this, I can start going live. You will see me do YouTube live. So I will not, like this video now, I'm about to end it and it's around 11:37. Video I started by 10. You might see it on YouTube in the next 4 hours. That's already time being wasted. And before then, you might have made decisions and you might be like, oh, how I wish you came early. But if this thing was live, as I'm doing it, you guys are learning. Because there is a channel I follow on YouTube. This is what they do. They can be analyzing trade live on YouTube. And people following them who will enter the trade and make profits instantly. Do you understand? So I want to start doing something like that for you guys here on my YouTube. So to support me, right, I'll put in my CA in the description. Okay, my BNB, my USDT, any of them you send to me. Probably this week I'll just get this if I get the support. But if I don't get, I'll keep managing the one I'm using until I get money to get it. So I don't have so much money like that, but I do a lot of research on this thing. Okay, because I know that one day I'm going to research a token I will buy at 50 market cap, $50, 50,000 market cap, and it's going to go to 20 million. And I'll be here to testify it. Okay. And that cat I bought, I'm looking at it. I bought it at 61 market cap. I'm looking at it now, it's at 127. Okay. So that is just it. So if you got value from my channel, please share this video. And if you want to join my WhatsApp community, this thing I'm sharing now, I sent it to some people on WhatsApp, but not in detail like this. So that just use the description in the video to reach out to me. You want to support me also, whatever you put in to support me is enough. So that when you see me use my mic, you'll be proud that you supported me. As I'm proud also that I told people about a coin, how to buy Wikat, and they bought it. And that's how they made money. There's somebody, the person is in Ireland. I don't know that you're seeing this video. I bought over 150 billion Wikat for the person in 2023. Go and check how much it is today. I've been trying to reach out to the person since the person has not responded. I don't know whether the person is still alive or the person is still there. 150 billion Wikat. I bought it because person was outside the country. I was helping the person to buy and send it to the person's wallet. Do you get? So I wish the person can still connect back to me. If the person give me even small Wikat, this amount now should be over how many now? It's over. I don't know how much it will be now. Okay. So if you want to support me, please just send your support. I'll really, really be grateful. Okay. So I can use it and becoming live. 150 billion, 150,000, 150 million, 150 billion. Okay. So 150 billion now is about $30,000. Come on. That's big money. Money not under tax. So like this is not the money. I mean, so that means when it went to 200 market cap, this money was probably around $100,000 if the person took profit there. So, and it was from my channel. The person met me from my channel, just the same way many of you are meeting me for the first time. So help me, support me so that I'll get this. Okay, it's $109. Some of you bought coin more than this. Okay, help me. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. I'll be doing that video immediately. Crypto market, the interest rate, the impact of the interest rate, what you should expect. Then new coin, okay, and then probably do a full analysis on Wikat. Right? See you in that video. Bye bye. Before I go, please make sure you subscribe. 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 Subscribe.